hunt and come forth to lay claim to the heart as rightful tribute drawn by the scent of Golem blood. In the silence that the hunters held, then the spirit arm against the wolf with all his blood, near his sinking heart was lost distilled from the windling roads of the fate, and the beast spoke, human-like in voice. You've taken the stag from my woods and my pack, but nothing comes out without a cost. The wolf barked circled even closer, and he who felled bows and bears with his bright blade knew fear. They spoke his name in rules, like gravestones offering the beast's bargain. Thy huntsman alone and forgotten, or take my place amongst the wolves, as I take your place amongst the men. Thus was a bargain struck, and then the wolf back served in wolfen form, and the werewolf to his family sped, as then, 1 year later, are they all told. But some things cannot be repent, some coinage cannot be unspent. When hearts are wagered, a fissure rent. That's how it should be. Alright, from the saga Dane and the Werewolf, as recorded by Minstrel Occam, 485 black. That's what I mean, rhyming, fucking rhyming. And if it's cheap, let's talk to Isabella.
And look who we have here. Come to apologize for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard. And the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
Perhaps some introductions are in order?
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed.
Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Could I duel you?
As I said, it is better to avoid being hit, and it is best not to get into fights at all.
Then will you teach me what you know?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Alright, what game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I will shuffle them.
Good. Go ahead, then.
Cut the cards.
Are you done yet?
Okay.
5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Ah, the Night of Dawn. Just what I wanted.
Why not? Try to catch Isabella's hand as she's drawing the card.
Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Oh dear. Is that what you have? Do you need me to go through the rules again? I have 4 knights, roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
Okay, let's see. I wish to play again.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
You shuffle them.
Very well. There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with. And may the cleverest player win. Oh! I think this card will come in handy.
Let's continue playing the game this time.
And this card I shall play face down, I think.
I guess I have to continue playing the game.
Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. Ah, quite a good hand, sweet thing. Perhaps enough to best a lesser player. I have 4 knights. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never win my match?
You only win because you cheat.
Now. There's no need for such petty accusations. You are simply an inexperienced player. You will get better with practice.
Okay. I played your game. You're supposed to teach me now.
Not so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure I know you yet. Come. Another game?
Okay.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I will shuffle
Good.
them.
Go ahead then.
I will shuffle the cards.
Are you
Okay,
done
this is
yet?
the last try. I
5
swear
cards
it.
each to start with. And may the cleverest player win.
Obviously, I don't
Ah,
have
the
enough,
Knight of Dawn. Just what I wanted.
enough dexterity.
I have a good feeling about this game.
Haha! Cheating, I see.
You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
Teach me now.
Come, we will need some space for this.
Okay. That was difficult. Duelist.
Yes. What? Is it customary where you're from to give complete strangers questioning looks?
Who are you?
They call me Casimir. I'm first mate on Captain Isabella's ship. More than this, you do not need to know.
Isabella, the woman who got into a fight.
Do you lack the ears and eyes? She did not get into the fight, they brought it to her. Some of them never learn. If Isabella consents to play a game with you, it's an honor. You do not ask for compensation if you lose.
What can you tell me about her?
Isabella commands the crew on the Siren's call. She is a remarkable woman, and as you saw, quite formidable. She calls herself a duelist. But you cannot pay me enough to duel her. I'm not so stupid as those two.
What went on between them?
Did you not see? They wanted money back. Some of them never learn. If Isabella consents to play a game with you, it's an honor. You do not ask for compensation if you lose.
Okay.
Mind your manners here.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Or what are the White Falcons?
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
By order of the god, vacate these premises!
Get a load of this, guard. You're telling us what to do?
That's exactly what I'm telling you to do. Now go!
You aren't no common guard. You're with All How, aren't you? Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Okay.
Very well.
Very well.
Very well.
Very well. The grey knock flies. The griffins will rise again.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. He's the one All How is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender.
Walk now and leave, fools!
We're not common guards, Warden. We're How's elite. Shavra, Tenant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
Holy shit, she resisted my charms.
I still remember my first battle.
It will be done.
Okay, let's take on here.
As you like.
You have forced my hand.
Such fun! Too slow!
While you can.
I will not falter!
Surely you can do far better than that.
Payton's orders, which apparently I did not receive. Fucking elves. What is the other quest dying here?
It will be done.
Okay.
I could have handled it. Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Perhaps I can switch my party without crashing. Let's see. Yes. Okay.
Braska.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Vashaden.
Yes.
Okay, to one's paramour. When last we embraced, one noticed the redolence of another's company, but one was unmindful. What the fuck? Alright. Time to look at this. Okay. Phew. All right, now that those dresses, not better. While exploring, who needs that? Sure, I will switch hairs. Magic lock. Okay. Right. That's it.
Blood and damnation, damnation.
Yes. Yes.
Let's go. I think I'm going back to the town square, aren't I?
Of course.
Going to do this when I'm nearing the landsmith. I think.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy. People actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Yeah, that's what every policeman should say. The crime-infested alleys are too dangerous for me. And so you work at the station. Eight fire damage. Ooh. The Ayoth. Long ago, a soldier from Warren was returning home after 20 years of war. He had sold his sword for passage to Denerim and had to make his way through the Brazilian forest with nothing to his name but a single crust of bread. On his way he met... What? An old blind woodcutter sitting on a tree stump. Here is someone who soft than myself, the soldier said, and gave the old man the last scrap of bread. The old man blessed him gave the soldier his axe in return. The soldier went to his way, and soon night fell. He made his bed in a tree branch and held the woodcutter's axe at his side to ward against beasts and bandits. When the moon was high, he was awakened by the sound of weeping. "Show yourself!" he shouted, for try as he might, the soldier could not find no one nearby. "Help me," spoke the tree in which he had been sleeping. "A mage transformed me into this shape, and I will never be set free. If you had any pity in you, you would cut me down so my spirit could go back to the Maker." Alright, so the soldier took up his axe and struck the tree. The cuts bled like wounds, and soon hot blood covered the axe and burned the soldier's hands. But he held tightly to the axe and felled the tree. The tree shattered when it hit the ground, and from the splinters rose a demon, who bowed to the soldier and vanished into the fade. The soldier was chilled to the bone and could not sleep. In the morning he found out that the axe still burned, like the blood of the Sylvain, but despite its heat, it could not get warm again. They say he ended his days in warring, cutting wood for his 7 fireplaces, shivering and cursing the spirits. That's what you get for helping people. Al-Andalus. Alright. Let's explore. What is that mist? Shit. Not again. What now? Oh, that looks like a trap to me.
Now you die. Very well.
Who is who? Have no idea. Have no idea who is who.
My power is yours. As you say. Flee while you can.